now that we have the bows attached, it's time to do the final fluff, as I like to call it. Making sure that everything is where we want it to be. Putting the final touches on the wreath. I've got some tails that are a little bit longer than I want them to be. So I'm going to take them and I'm going to start to trim them up a little bit. I don't want to cover up my sign too much. I don't want to, I just want it to look nice and clean. And then the other thing that I want to do is I can either take my extra chenille stems that are here and I can trim them off. I think you can see if I pull it. I've got so much ribbon now in the way. But here I've got the extra chenille stems on it from when we originally tied the mesh and the ribbon tails on. So I can either clip them and cut them off, or I can take a pen and I can make them curly cues. Seen them done both ways. And really, it's up, again, it's up to you. And so I think with this wreath, because it is so full, I'm just going to clip them. So I cut the little bit off, which leaves just a tidge sticking up. And then I'm going to take those and fold them down, because I don't want them to stick up and poke anybody. All right, now if you knew you wanted to do this earlier on in the wreath making process, you could have done that. Again, it depends on what your style and your desire becomes with the design that you're creating. Just quickly clipping. That stuff's stuck in the way. And if I miss one or two, that's going to be okay, because I've got so much ribbon on here that they're going to be hard to see. Although I will want to make sure that before I hang it on my door, I can't see it in from any side. Especially where I may not have as much ribbon. I don't want to have just random pieces of pipe cleaner hanging out of my wreath. Looks like I have everything that I can see. So now I'm ready for finishing touches. So I'm taking these tails, pulling them out, fluffing them like a hairstylist would, like I said earlier, running hair through their fingers. I'm really just trying to curl the ends up a little bit. And I want to make sure that I'm not covering up too much of my sign. Okay, so this tail is a little bit long, so I'm just going to clip it a little bit. Clipped that one the wrong way. And they don't all have to be the same size, the ribbon tails. Just adds texture by having them be different lengths. Okay, so like here I've got a whole bunch of the same type of ribbon. So for the tail on the bow, I'm going to make that one just a little bit shorter so that you can still see the tails from my wreath tails. Since I had a big cluster of that type of ribbon there. Okay, so with the kit that you received, depending on how you style your bows and your tails, your wreath should look similar to this. Thank you for following along with me in this tutorial. If you have suggestions for what I can do better next time, please leave comments beneath the video, and I will take those into consideration for the next tutorial that I create. Thank you so much for purchasing my kit, and for a small business, silver knew nothing, and again, I appreciate your business.